Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. Who else was confused when they saw this notification and my new profile picture? Y'all, get used to that little new profile picture. When you see it, I need you to click, okay? No more me half smirking when I was looking 10 years old. This is 200K 3C Films. Get used to it, buddy. What we're going to be talking about today is diving into a couple of updates concerning Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, the sequel to be exact. We've got a minor update on it, along with talking to you guys about the second villain that'll appear in this movie, because there's no way it's just going to be Jim Carrey Dr Robotnik. That man is going to team up with somebody to take down Sonic, or possibly even become the new lead villain of the franchise. So many of you guys let me know down below, how do you feel about all these updates with Sonic the Hedgehog the movie? Are you still excited to see this movie when it comes out in the year 2022. Crazy how we're almost over with the year 2020 and Sonic the Hedgehog is still playing in theaters. It's also in the top 3 of highest ranking movies of 2020. Don't worry about the pandemic. Blue Hedgehog always winning. And as a quick little shameless plug, yes, thank you guys so much for helping me reach 200K subscribers. Really means a lot. I even made this special 200K merch. I really dig the way it came out looking. You can get your own in the description. But because this is a Sonic video, I even added some Sonic merch to the channel store. This right here, what you're looking at, is my interpretation of the Meow Sonic being so sad and depressed that he was fired from the first Sonic movie that is now getting a sequel with his once friend Tails. So if you want to show your support for the channel and give a little love to Ugly Sonic, you can check out that shirt in the description. But if that's not something you can get right now, I understand. At least hit that like button. Show some love for the Sonic content. Alright, so the minor update we have concerning the movie right now is, yes, we were supposed to get this big announcement, almost this big Sonic event in spring of this year at South by Southwest. There was going to be this 30th anniversary event for Sonic the Hedgehog where we were going to get some announcements of new things in the world, one including the Sonic movie. But because of the pandemic, that event was canceled and has now been moved to 2021 in the summer. And thanks to a leaked licensing report, it looks like we are going to get announcements concerning the movie. Because not only in this announcement do they mention that we will have new games for Sonic the Hedgehog, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Always down for a new Sonic game in my life. But they also add and major announcements. Now, in the Sonic world, I would think games are the major announcement, but if you're making that two separate things where we're getting new games and a major announcement, the only other thing I can think of is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So that's when we can expect the major news concerning the film, probably when they tell us who the celebrity voice castings are going to be for some of these characters. Like, we're thinking Knuckles is going to show up. Some people really want The Rock to be Knuckles. If they're going to go ahead and recast the voice for Tails, or they're going to keep the original actress who is currently voicing Tails. But along with that, the question I bring along to you guys today is, who the second villain is going to be for this Sonic the Hedgehog the movie. Now, the reason I believe there's going to be a second villain for Sonic the Hedgehog the movie is for a couple of reasons. One, yes, we are very lucky to get Jim Carrey coming back for a sequel. If you don't know, Jim Carrey is a very picky man, and he'll rarely ever want to do a sequel to his movies. But thanks to interviews he's done before the movie was released, he made it pretty clear that he's willing to come back to the character of Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, because he hasn't been fully formed, fully fleshed out, and bring that character to its full extent. Well, with the success that Sonic the Hedgehog the movie got, you know the studio is at least planning a trilogy or at least multiple movies to pump out as much cash from Sonic as they can. So with that said, we're pretty lucky that we got Jim Carrey a second time. I don't know if we're going to be lucky to get him a third time, leading us to speculate that they're going to need to set up some sort of second villain to show up. So these are a couple of characters in the Sonic universe that I think could fit perfectly in the movie universe for Sonic. But at the same time, I want you guys to leave your suggestions down below on who you would like, or who from this list you think would fit in, would not fit in. I'm open to any and every kind of suggestions. Hurt my feelings if you have to. But alright, starting off with the first character, I'm going to start off really big. With Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey probably having his last appearance in the second movie, it's time that they start teasing a Thanos level villain for the Sonic universe that all his group of friends can eventually join together and fight with, and I could only think of Chaos. Now, with a lot of these characters, I'm just going to give you the basic rough draft. If I go into their full origin and backstory, we would be here all day, and I've got potato chips to eat and shows to watch. But Chaos to me is this Omega level villain that even scares Robotnik at times. He is this being that is mostly comprised of water. His origin is even connected to the Echidna tribe that has already shown up in the Sonic movie universe. After the chief of that tribe drove him to madness, made him evil, Chaos goes in search of the Chaos Emerald emeralds, and for every emerald that he's able to create, he transforms bigger and bigger and bigger, just becoming this huge threat able to wipe out entire cities. Now, Sonic fans out there hate it when I compare the Chaos Emeralds to the Infinity Stones. I understand. I know they're not exactly the same thing, but if you break it down to their basic level, each Chaos Emerald gives you a specific power, and once you collect them all, you become all-powerful, transforming you into Super Sonic. And in this Sonic movie universe, they've already teased that we have the Chaos Emerald somewhere in here. The writers have even said in interviews that they wanted a Chaos Emerald to be part of the first movie, but for some reason they couldn't. Instead, they replaced it with a Sonic Quill as the powerful item that Robotnik will use. Although I don't think this is a villain that would team up with Eggman, it could be a villain that could set itself up to be the big baddie for the third film. The next villain on here is probably the one I would want the most, and that is Metal Sonic. Now, Metal Sonic might just seem like your typical knockoff robotic version of Sonic, but this dude is very threatening. Metal Sonic was created by Eggman, and he's used to become the perfect enemy for Sonic the Hedgehog, but he's just not this Terminator version of Sonic. With the AI technology that Robotnik uses on him, this Metal Sonic believes himself to be the original Sonic and wants to desperately get rid of our fluffy, lovable Sonic to be the only one remaining. Not only that, he also is willing to challenge him in a race to prove he is faster than Sonic. But the part I love the most about him is that he eventually becomes so self-aware that he detaches himself from Robotnik, his creator, his father, and in some cases becomes more evil than Eggman himself. I would really love to see what kind of design they would come out with, and also since in this movie universe they've established that Robotnik is able to create these very perfect machines. Very rarely in the movie was any of the machines that Jim Carrey's Robotnik built bad or non-functioning. So if he dedicated himself to creating a robot that is similar to the Sonic he fought, it's very capable of becoming its own villain for the third movie, if not the sidekick villain for Eggman to use against Sonic. But with the Sonic movie ending with Robotnik having that quill and using it for a more sinister nature, I don't think that quill is going to be used to power some sort of machine anymore. It could very well be used to extract DNA and Robotnik create his own clone to fight against Sonic, leading me to Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, Shadow the Hedgehog is a genetic experiment created by one of the Robotniks in the Sonic universe. And come on, all Sonic fans know that Shadow is basically the coolest bad boy version of Sonic, especially since in the movie they did make this version of Sonic a little dorky, a little childish. And then if we got Shadow coming out being this bad boy, being straight-faced, being angry and rude, it would be a great little contrast for Sonic to be fighting against, and then, you know, eventually turning him good, joining the team, creating this awesome friendship that could happen between them. There's something about picturing Jim Carrey's Robotnik with a pet version of Sonic to command around. I think that just sounds fascinating and fun. Even though I would have wished if they went with the cloning route and Robotnik makes his own version of Sonic, that they made it look exactly like the Meow design and they made that the secondary badass villain for this Sonic movie. I would love it. It would totally be a redemption story for that design. If not, you do have your other basic characters that could fall more in line with the early video games, like bringing in Knuckles. Like I've mentioned, the Echidna tribe is already here, so we know Knuckles is out there somewhere in that tribe. And some of my speculating theories for what will go down in this second Sonic movie, I don't believe that Robotnik is just going to be so easily able to travel back to Earth away from that mushroom planet. Part of me believes that he'll just be able to travel to a different planet, possibly ending up in Sonic's original home world. Knuckles is known for being the last of his kind, so Robotnik could have come in and wiped out his lineage, kept Knuckles, and raises him to be a perfect assassin to fight Sonic in the same way in the video games Dr. Robotnik tricked Knuckles into thinking Sonic and Tails were bad guys to fight them. And then it'll all come crashing down once Knuckles realizes, oh, Robotnik took down my family. Now I hate him. I would just love the second villain to be somebody already established in the Sonic universe, because there was early concepts of this lizard being that was supposed to be a secondary villain in the Sonic movie that really has no connection to any of the Sonic lore that I know of. And since movies and studios do like to recycle ideas every now and then, it would be so weird if they brought in a lizard villain or some new unknown villain that we've never heard of to the big screen, when there's already a plethora of great characters to choose from and pluck. But that's just the little updates we have right now on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Like I said, guys, we are waiting for basically that big announcement at the 30th anniversary event for Sonic the Hedgehog in 2021. But also give me your guys' idea on who the secondary secondary villain will be for the Sonic movie 2? Or who do you think the setup villain will be for Sonic the Hedgehog movie 3? Anything and everything, you guys go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to check out the channel merch in the description along with that Sonic tee. Subscribe for more movie-related content. Hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.